Welcome to this week's edition of Tour Confidential on Golf.com. I'm Marika Washtishan, filling in for Jessica Marksbury this week, and I am joined today in our New York City studios by Alan Bastable from Golf.com and David D'Annunzio from Golf Magazine. Just last week, Tiger Woods told the world that he is still gunning for Jack Nicklaus's 18 major record. Now, we're trying to figure out if he can even beat Sam Snead's PGA Tour record. What do you guys think? Does Tiger have a hope in making those extra 3 wins to top Sam Snead's 82 PGA Tour win record?
I think there's a lot of folks who think he's done. Not only will he not win another major, he will not win another tour event. I think he's got a shot. I think he proved last year, and I think he was probably more hurt last year than he let on, that he can at least get himself back in contention. Did it at Greensboro. I know he struggled on Sunday, and the chipping yips flared up. But, I think if he can just get himself in the mix, he's proven, obviously, time and time again, the guy knows how to win. If he can get past, the bigger concern to me, obviously the injuries are an issue. The bigger concern is the chip yips, which I think we've sort of forgotten about. Those seem to flare up when he gets under some sort of pressure, gets into contention. If he can get over that, I could see a couple more wins, maybe 4 wins.
I think it is true that Tiger has hopes, but it's just hopes, I think. I don't think at this point in his career that he can do it. I think that he's just in too deep. Greg Norman always talks about in life, you have kind of, not catastrophes, but things happen. And Tiger's been through a lot. He's carrying a lot of baggage now, and I think that's really what will kind of bring him down. As Alan's true, he knows how to win majors. A lot of guys don't. It took Tom Watson a while to get over that hump. It took Phil Mickelson a while, and Tiger never had to deal with that. So he has it in him, but the travesties are just kind of building up too much for Tiger. I mean, this is his second back surgery. He's around 40 years old. It's been a while since he's won.
It's really, it's, as much as anything, it's a motivation issue, I think, at this point. I mean, there are obviously physical limitations. We've seen that over the last 6 or 7 years now. But I do think a big part of this now is, can he dig deep enough? Does he really, and he's talked about his whole career. This is what he wants. He has those targets in mind. Can he dig deep enough and make it happen? That's going to be the question.
And maybe that is the motivation for him to keep going out. Otherwise, why play? Risk further injury. I think that's what gets him up in the morning every day, are those 2 records that he cherishes so much. But I think in talking to many of our teachers and people around the game, they think that it's not going to happen.
Well, he keeps bringing up the fact that Jack Nicklaus did so much late in his career, right, with the 1986 Masters, and that Tiger still has time. He's like, I have time. I have time to do this kind of stuff. If he continues, and he only needs to have 3 more PGA Tour wins to meet Sam Snead's record, so he has to have 4 to break it. And Sam Snead got those over a period of 30 years. Now, he's got 12 more years to do the same thing that Sam Snead did in the same amount of time. So is that really inconceivable? I mean, if he has a year like 2013 again, then it's
when you're having young kids shoot 61s on Sunday like they did at the Reno event, then it's not just your game anymore. I mean, everyone around him has gotten so much better. It's not just about Tiger. I just don't see it happening at all.
And listen, Sam Snead was a physical marvel. I mean, he made Gary Player look like a slob. I mean, this guy was a lot more athletic than we are at our age. So Tiger has his physical limitation. He did not have that, so he was able to extend his career that way.
Well, the time is ticking, and we'll see for Tiger Woods if he will make good use of that time. From everyone here in New York City at Golf.com, from David, Alan, and myself, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you right back here next week.